So sung hard I wore when it came hard to breathe. Had to focus to make sure I hit the notes. And there's palm and I won't blame you if you can't believe. But she began to flow. That's your man, hey, 'cause if it isn't, I'ma break my very best for you tonight.
After hundreds of battles throughout the season, we finally determine a champion tonight. As EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings you the biggest game of them all, the Super Bowl. Tonight, with a hallowed Lombardi trophy in the building, it's a battle to raise it at midfield between the New York Giants and the Kansas City Chiefs. The moment has finally arrived, football fans. Time to close out another season, and we're underway in Super Bowl 62. We'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We mighty more Power Ranger. Mine also dangerous.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. This one will not connect. That's incomplete. They are testing this coverage on the opening drive, but it's holding up so far. 3rd down.
I don't think there's any question about it. You could see right from the jump here, the point of emphasis with this coaching staff. Be active with your hands, not just one guy. All these guys are flying around and so actively, aggressively looking for that impact play.
Yellow.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. To the air, Mahomes. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Again, Mahomes to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Yep. Hey, rip blitz. Arms up, rolling. 15.
Back to the air, Mahomes. And he's going to be drugged down. It looks like at that 37-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's a Chiefs first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Yellow.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And he stopped just shy of that first down at the 28. Third down upcoming.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
It's going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on third down. Complete to Pitts. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense is heading up for first and goal.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run, break tackles, and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
Quick throw completed by Mahomes. That play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
4-yard gain.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. Here's a quick pass, cut outright. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs finish up an excellent opening series. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Now here's Cam Scanaboo on the ground. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Going right back to Sb. And he won't be able to get past the line and very quickly blocked. They're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Third and just 2 to go. Sb now from the gun. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 2 yards on the play. Brings up 4th down.
They'll go. Here's Dart. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's touched as they pick up that 1st down on 4th.
I know the combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Going to the outside by Dart. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Give him 24 on that play. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
To the 25 before being brought down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Quite the opening drive they put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25.
72.
Slot man motioned over. Design quarterback run here. Cuts it to the right. And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Giants finish off their opening drive. They'll set up here for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Giants start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. He fields it from the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Mahomes. Throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chase. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Big shot to begin the drive has them up beyond the 40. 1st and 10 are under Robinson. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the 1st. We've We've reached the end of the first quarter of Super Bowl 62. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to Miami in just a moment. Welcome back, all. Second quarter of Super Bowl 62 just moments away. Back to throw Mahomes. They'll be set up 2nd and 7. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Debo's got it. And the Giants take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Well, Brock, they could have gone run to set up 3rd and short, or they could air it out and try for more. They picked the latter, and the coverage was ready for it.
Sure was, Kate, and this is why I play in this position. You've got to have a short memory. You must flush it. I love the decision to be aggressive. I always fall on that side of the coin. But when you throw a pick in that situation, such a manageable 2nd down, well, you got to learn from it, move on, and certainly flush it away.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Connects on the crosser. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. Pick up there of 39 yards. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Motioning Williams left. On 1st down, here's Dart. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. A give right side to Tracy. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Christian Harris on the stop.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Driving forward with Scatterbo. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
If you really study the great teams when it comes to running that play, that draw concept, watch the offensive line's pad level. Those defenders, those linebackers, they're looking for cues and tells. That offensive line gives it away, that play gets hit in the mouth. Instead, well, those guys sold it just perfectly, and the yards follow.
From the red zone on first. Screen here for Sb. Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up first and goal.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. So long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Here's a design run. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be second and goal.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, kid. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we hit our 2-minute warning. More of the Super Bowl coming up on EA Sports. Chance to get that lone yard. Here's second and goal.
Go! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Sb. Can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. This is a pivotal moment on the game's biggest stage, Brock. It's third and goal. From the gun, here's Dart. And it's incomplete on third and goal. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
So the Giants now going to call on their field goal unit. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10.
Yellow.
Back to work after throwing the pick. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. So that brings up second down. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact. You couldn't do it. The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. He picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Now it's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Throwing again, Mahomes. Completed to his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. We're at a premium in this league.
And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
1st and 10 from the 32.
15.
Another throw for Mahomes. Throw left side is caught by Pitts. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
15.
Working inside the red zone. Finds him over the middle. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Back to the air. Mahomes escapes the pocket. And that's a touchdown. At least for the moment, Brock. But there's a flag out there. I think that they might wipe this one away. Penalty sends him backwards. It's 2nd and goal. Again, Mahomes to throw. Looking, but will not find it. So incomplete on 2nd and goal, Brock. Chances starting to run thin to score here.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
This is a pivotal moment on the game's biggest stage, Brock. It's 3rd and goal. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
A 27-yard attempt.
Butker knocks it through. And it'll knock this game up late in the 2nd quarter.
Just a whole different mindset now, Kate, really for both sides. As they go into halftime, more than likely tied, just starting from scratch. Whole new ball game.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
20-yard line.
They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. Throwing on 1st down. It starts. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Malik Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. So 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
They'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. Second and 10 now. Here's Dart. Buys time, rolling right. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept kept it. That's the rookie from Auburn. And the Chiefs might be able to get some points late after the interception. Well, great work by the defense there, Brock. Coverage keeping things tight downfield even as he extended the play, and as a result, they pick up the INT.
And the eyes were bigger than the stomach on that throw. It was as if he was committed to it right when he left the pocket. But if nothing opens up, you're going to pay for trying to make a throw that simply isn't there.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Forced out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Just 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. From the right hash, 52 yards out. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the right hash, 52 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Enough waiting, let's crown a champion, shall we? The second half of the Super Bowl is underway. It's Darius Slayton with the return. Showing a little burst so far. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
They kick the running back in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Dumped off to his running back. Inside the 30. And he has this shot all the way down to the 23. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Running with Scatterboo. Wildfire, first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Dart out of the shotgun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Third and long, they're going to throw. Pulled in by his back, Scatterboo. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Quick one to the outside by Dart. And that's a New York touchdown. The Giants take the lead right away in half number 2. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants take a 4-point lead. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Starting from the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Dexter Lawrence on the tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Back to throw, Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes. Get some space around midfield. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Play action, Mahomes. Flushed out of the pocket. He's keeping it. And Mahomes is going to dodge a hit with that slide after he picks up enough for the 1st down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Yellow. On the water, right? Right side.
Shotgun snap to get to Robinson. And he's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlocks, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Throwing the out route complete. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs grab the lead on their 1st series of the half. Kyle Pitts with the touchdown. Rutger with the extra point. And the Chiefs push their lead to 3. Rutger on now to kick this one away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go. 19 Charger, 19 Charger.
Your start now. Dump off caught by his back. And he hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Offense in the hurry up here.
At the 36-yard line. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Giants.
On first down, here's Dart. Rolling left, buying some time. Cut it left. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you could almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something that will go get that first down. They couldn't do it right there.
Offense still line. This is 2nd and 4. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Finds a man right side. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down. From the gun, here's Dart. Escapes the pocket. He's going to find this one deep down the near sideline. He's got it! Oh, what body control to stay in and get the 2 feet down. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Giants take a 4-point lead.
Chiefs 20.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They go play action. It's Mahomes. Headed out right. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Trying to find his tight end. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, Mahomes. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Giants are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Man in motion, out of the slot. Starting this drive with a design run. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Ashton Gelati driving in there for the stop.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. So we've hit the end of 3 in Super Bowl 62. It's Giants football and a 5th title within reach for the G-Men. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Back to throw, here starts. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down at about that 47-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Scanaboo. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Hits him on the in route. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Here we go, shot.
Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Line up the design keeper. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
QB runs can be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses, but not for the defense right there. Did their homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
Going the wrong way. It's 2nd and goal now, back at the 12.
Let's go. Back to 60. Back to 60. Tap 60. Tap 60. Check up.
Darts back to throw. Touchdown, New York. The Giants pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Giants drive their lead to 11.
31, Chiefs 20.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Fielded at the 7. Showing a little burst so far. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
I don't need to.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
A gain of 7. It's 4th down.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Back to Pitts it goes. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. So they come through with 6, and they're rewarded for going for it on 4th down.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Finds him over the middle. And they're on him right near the catch point as he gets this to the 24-yard line. Looking quickly here.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
1st and 10. It's Mahomes. Oh, no. They get him yet again. And the Giants take over inside the 35 after the interception and a spirited return.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
New set of downs for him from the 31. On 1st down, it's this guy to move. And he needed his 6 yards to begin this one. We got 2nd and 4.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Staying between the tackles with Tracy. The defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Giants leading by 11. Third and 4 coming up now. On the ground. Baby, he gets rocked and the ball is out. And the Chiefs look like they have it.
Hey, I get it, Kate. 3rd down, you're doing all you can to try to stay on the field. But unfortunately, poor ball security loosens his hold on it, and the defense knocks it free. Instead of facing 4th down, even better, that defense is off the field completely.
Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bron. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one, where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Pride connected with Xavier Worthy there. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Yellow.
Throwing now. That's caught for the 1st. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Couldn't find a completion on 1st down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. downfield. He's got it. It's worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs now within one score in the fourth. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, winner, chicken dinner.
The Chiefs will set up for the two-point conversion.
Setting up to pass. He rolls to his right. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete. So a little pressure alleviated by the touchdown, but plenty still remains. Going to need to manufacture another trip to the end zone as they trail by 5.
This feels a little bit like a golf event to me, Kate, where those golfers will spend a big round not even looking at the scoreboard, not even know where they sit. But then when it gets down to winning time, they do know exactly what they need. And to consider that golf analogy, well, this team now needs a birdie when it matters the most.
Okay, they pulled it off. Now they have one final gasp. Either get into the end zone or leave here with the L.
How many times do we see these teams at this point of desperation late in the game needing a kick and not get it? So nice to see one of them actually rewarded with all that effort. Now it comes down to the execution of this offense. Can they do what their special teams just did and go execute, score a touchdown, and find a way to win?
And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Here he is to throw. Escapes the pocket. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Robinson on the inside give. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Back to throw. He'll dump this one out to his running back, complete. And give him 10 yards there. A lot of work done as they set up third and very short. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Now to throw. He gets it to Fant. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
We'll look to throw it. We look underneath here. Robinson. And he's brought down a little short. No. Actually, they do give him the 10-yard line. Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone in line.
At the Giants' 10-yard line.
Another throw for Mahomes. Chased out to his right. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Easy.
Looking to throw it. And that's a touchdown. The catch is made, and they lead just before the end of this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead.
The incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Chiefs and Mahomes setting up for two.
The Chiefs will set up for the two-point
Toss to the man, he's headed left. He's almost there, but no, they stopped him at the last moment. He's going to be just inches shy of that two-point conversion.
Giants 31. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Power squib kick is taken in. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. To the line, 1st and 10. Darts out of the shotgun. That's complete to the sideline. Not a ton of room, but he does get the feet down.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. He had to balance, focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in balance.
2nd and 6.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Motioning Williams left. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. He's got a man left. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So there's the timeout called, and we're going to see if they think there's enough time for 2 plays or just one last snap.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
On 1st down, here's Dart. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down. Now out comes the 2nd-year kicker in one of the biggest spots of his young career. First field goal was good. His 2nd look from inside of 45 yards. The kick is good. He got it. And he's done it. They've done it. They've won the Super Bowl. And the Big Apple is about to get a big trophy. The New York Giants are Super Bowl champions. This is what we all hope every year when we get to this point, Brock. We hope for the drama. We hope that the game lives up to the big stage that it was played on. Close at the end. Really just 1 or 2 moments in there that decided who was going to be the team waiting to receive the trophy.
Yeah, you just feel, don't you, Kate, that every single bit of that Lombardi trophy had to be earned here tonight. But not just tonight, not over these 60 minutes. It was every practice throughout the season, every tough battle they fought on Sundays from September to January, battle tested. It was all that work that made them capable of earning the championship tonight.
At the podium is the commissioner of the NFL, Roger Goodell, to award the Lombardi Trophy to the New York Giants, Super Bowl 62 champions. So that is a wrap. Another memorable NFL season in the books for our entire team here at EA Sports. For my partner, Brock Hewitt here, our fellow commentators, Brandon and Charles, Mike and Greg, I'm Kate Scott saying thanks for watching. We cannot wait to catch y'all again next season. Until then, good night, everybody, from the Super Bowl.